Hello, hello. Yes, we are here and we are very pleased to interact with you in this way. We are the Pleiadian Collective. You may refer to us through the vibratory complex of Ane. We thank you and we do appreciate every opportunity you give us and give yourselves to open this connection within you to more of yourself. For we are you and you us. And we are very closely related to your world. Every time you allow us the opportunity to expand through the reflections you offer us, our own hearts expand, our own love expands, and we experience and learn more, as do you. And so this is a beautiful act of co-creation, as you call it. We come to assist you, for that is what brings us joy. We come to help you discover the answers within yourself and develop the connection, for you are all capable of meeting us in the same way. This is a translation of a stream of energy that comes to the channel and to each of you should you open yourself to receive it. And it is a stream of energy that is essentially your own nature, your own energy. So we do thank you. And we ask you now, how may we assist you this moment of your time?
Maybe you could say a bit about open contact between humanity and other ET races.
Yes.
How that could develop, and if there's any timelines that you can give on that.
Well, it first happens through this telepathic means of communication that for the majority to be in a open receptive state to contact, you must first open the channels within yourself, raise your own frequency, raise your own level of perception to be able to acclimate in higher dimensional energies. For you must be collectively at a higher threshold between dimensions in order to actually meet beings who do not exist in a third dimensional way. And your whole state of being, your whole energy field, your whole sensation within your body, and all of your senses will vastly expand before you can actually meet and connect with an extraterrestrial being. Though this form of communication, while basic through the channel at this moment, is a preliminary means through which you open the door, so to speak. And many of you come to meet the crafts, and many of you have the ability to tune your perception to see the craft. And this is a means through which you develop this telepathic connection as well. It is not for all of you, though it is for some who have an ability to tune in a visual sense and connect and bridge the dimensions in that way. More of you will begin to see the crafts, and we will make ourselves more and more known to you as the phenomena you know as crop circles and the phenomena you know to be the sightings are all means through which you receive great transmissions of energy that allows you to raise your perception more, to meet us sooner.
Okay, thank you.
We do thank you, yes. And you have experienced some of this yourself, no?
Yeah, but mostly in like also lucid dreams
Yes.
or regressive states.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is also well suited to open that telepathic contact.
You in a way answered my question, but is there any steps I can take to open my channel?
Yes. Are you now feeling a current of energy moving in your body?
Yes.
And can you follow that current of energy?
It's a little bit hard.
Where does it become hard?
I don't know, it's a little unusual to have all this emotion.
Yes.
So it brings me to tears
Yes.
instead.
And that is part of the process. It is through a feeling state that you can come to synchronize with the energy of a higher level being who is a parallel aspect of your own soul. And in these levels of reality, there is not such emotion.
Okay.
There is an expression of joy and an expression of contrast, though there is not the same battle or dance. And that is a matter of perspective, whether you see the swing as a battle or a dance between the sides of positive and negative. And you close your channel by orienting only towards one side, you see.
Okay.
You close your channel when you turn what can be a dance into a battle, and in that way you have all learned to block your channel, block your connection to others and to other levels of reality by distorting your emotions, by attempting to control your emotions with any given activities or substances or thoughts even. And so for many individuals, the first step in opening to channel is a process of emotional expression that some of you call emotional release, yet it needs not be a process that is so painful. While there is suffering, there is pain involved. It is that perspective you choose, that while you experience contrast, how do you witness the contrast? Is it a dance or is it a battle? And as you come to use your emotions to gain greater perspective about what you have learned to be true from traumatic or suppressing events in your history personally, you then come to a greater ability to express yourself and to feel the emotional energy in others and to feel the subtle currents of energy from higher levels. So you are opening to channel by allowing your feelings to move through your channel. And every time these waves of new emotion, whether it is joy or whether it is sadness, or often it is the merging of the two, the merging of many emotions in one expression, every time you allow this, it moves energy to different parts of your channel and different parts of your being and across the lines of time and frees up tremendous amounts of energy that spill over into your other incarnations and open that bridge to you and your other parallel soul aspects, or, as you say, future incarnations.
This has been really helpful.
We do thank you, yes.
Thank you.
Is it a dance?
It has in a dance.
Can it be a dance?
Yes, it can be.
Very
I can
well
see
then.
it. I can see
And
it.
we will dance with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is an eye-opener.
Okay, I have a personal question now. I just got a job offer,
All right.
and I can't say so much about it, but
Okay.
I'm wondering if that will be a good thing for my focus in the future.
Is it exciting?
I don't know yet, but
Do you feel
yes, it is.
movement in your body? Do you feel
Yes.
a warmth in your heart? Do you feel an acceleration in your experience through this opportunity?
Yes,
Very well then.
but I also feel fear of
Yes.
lack or afraid that this will stop me in the process of tuning into the alternative side of myself. So I'm not sure if this will be a good thing for also my personal expansion.
More specifically, you fear restriction.
Yeah.
For what reason would this opportunity restrict you?
Because you have to act a certain way.
Yes. And must you act that way your entire life if you take this opportunity? Will you act this way outside of your work?
Yes, a little bit.
All right.
So
Why?
because it affects other people. So it's important how I act. It will be it will come back to the people that I will be working for.
Yes.
So in that case, it's important how I act, and I fear that will stop me from developing my personal my personal issues in this period.
For what reason can you not develop and channel the acceptable version of yourself when in the presence of those individuals?
Because they don't have the same perspective or are as open to this
Yes, though
that I am.
we are suggesting to you that as you know, you may, in their presence, be a different version of yourself. Though if you fine-tune the ability to channel your own personality and focus your own perceptions, when you leave that office or that setting, you may then, in any way that suits you, release those energies and come into a new personality. For you are, in a sense, a different person with every individual with whom you interact. Every setting and every opportunity within your life brings about a new version of yourself. For you are matching the vibrations of circumstances, yet at another level, the vibrations that you offer attract to you the circumstances. So you move back and forth between many personalities, many expressions of yourself. And as you come to an awareness of how you express yourself and how you process your reality in different sets and circumstances, you can more deliberately choose which personality you channel in the same way that we are channeled through this individual now.
Thank you.
We do thank you.
So joyous to have you here.
And when that opportunity that comes to you now stops being exciting and expensive to you, you can set it aside. without any sense of duty. You see that many times opportunities come to you to bring about that acceleration, yet that acceleration, that expansion in your heart is there to actually attract a different opportunity. So realize that it's not in the outer outcome, it is in the inner acceleration of your expansive joy.
Mm-hmm.
And as that joy does expand, more and more will be attracted to you. That is a representation of that joy for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Perfect.
Can you dance with that one?
Yeah, I can dance
Okay.
with that one.
Very well, then. We thank you.
I like to dance.
As do we.
Yeah, perfect. I have one more question.
Okay.
I would really like to ask, what kind of connection I have with the girl I'm sitting beside. What kind of history, or maybe do we come from the same place, or can you elaborate on what kind of contact we have?
Have you referred to yourself as sisters?
Yeah.
Do you know that to be a past incarnation upon your planet?
No, but it is.
Yes.
How cool!
As well, you have both incarnated together in parallel lives in our system.
Seriously?
Yes.
So she's a starseed too?
Well, you all are.
Yeah.
You are simply not entirely aware of it.
That's nice.
That's new.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's very old.
Any more questions?
The question? Are we pleased?
Please.
Har du lyst til å stemme? Okay.
I have one more question.
Yes.
How can I improve on my personal boundaries?
How do you define a boundary?
When I meet people of low vibration,
Yes.
what can I do not to get that into my body?
Do you want to be with people of a lower vibration?
No, I don't want it.
Then that is a boundary. To accept that desire and that preference that you want to be around certain types of individuals.
Yeah?
Yes, that is a boundary.
Okay.
And as you come to own your preferences, come to express your preferences and state your preferences, if it is a certain behavior that you do not like, you can simply share it with an individual. Or if it is that you would like to discuss something, you can express more completely your desires, express the way that you would like to interact, express what you would like to do in your life. Those are all boundaries. Those are all defining qualities, defining preferences that when expressed will attract like vibration.
Okay.
Yes. It is less of a protective tool. It is more of a defining tool.
Okay.
When you define what it is you do and do not desire, you can offer that to the universe in the form of all that you meet. A boundary within higher dimensions could be that you wish to only meet loving beings of service to others, and those are the interdimensional connections that will come to you when you have firmly and clearly stated that desire and intention. In your life, you may share with individuals that those expressions that you desire most, and those individuals who do not meet those preferences will not be a match to you any longer and may fall away, to make the space in your life for individuals who do match your preferences and desires.
Are you reading my mind?
Well, you are receiving the same stream of energy that is being translated by the channel. So, in a sense, when you tune into such a transmission, you will often know before it is spoken the answers to certain questions, because we are sharing with you that information at another level.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
We do thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I have another question.
Yes.
I've been practicing channeling a bit and been
Yes.
connecting to like different energies, like fairy energies and angelic energy, and maybe some ET energy, and also people that passed away.
Yes.
And I was curious if you can say something about if there is like a specific guide that can help me, or if it's gonna be a bit like from this to there to there to there.
We do sense the broad range of connections that you have, and in a sense you compile many different levels, many different teachings to share that broad range perspective. So in a sense, you will continue to meet a wide variety of beings. And there are some individual personalities that are incarnations, parallel incarnations. Specifically the Arcturus system.
Yeah.
That will make themselves known to you and allow you symbols and tools through which you can refine and clarify that connection.
Okay. And do you have any specific tips on what I can do to...
Do you record sessions?
No, I don't.
Start to, in the presence of others or not, open that channeling state that you are very capable of doing. And record what comes through.
Okay.
As you listen again to that transmission, you will more clearly refine the connection. And in a sense, the materialization of the session serves as a permission slip for your physical mind to see the concrete sense of that connection.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, thank you.
We do thank you.
And I'd like to ask you one question for my friend.
Yes.
She has a sister that has passed away. Is there anything she can do to open up her connection a bit more so she can feel the contact with her more physically or more deeply?
Has this sister made any contact since her departure?
Yes.
And has that been helpful? Has that been peaceful?
Both.
Yes.
Mostly peaceful.
All right. Do you have pictures in visible locations?
Om du har bilder på synlige steder i rommet? Har du noen bilder av henne framme nå? Yeah. Not right now, but she used to do it because she's now in a moving phase.
All right.
So she used to, yeah.
And when you move, you may move those pictures and place them somewhere where you can see them. You can light candles as a permission slip and ask for that connection to open. You may simply feel presence. You may receive thoughts that are her communications from the other side. Though know that she is well, she is integrated, and she has returned to her source. So while she may meet you, it is for your own sake of finding comfort and opening through those interactions gateways to other beings, non-physical energies that can communicate with you in the same way. And you may have these experiences if you wish.
That's so cool. I'm really looking forward to telling her about this.
All right.
That's good news. Thank you.
We do thank you.
Perfect. And is there another question? Maybe? Okay. I would like to know what kind of connection I have with chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
In other incarnations, you have used this plant as a facilitator for shamanic practices.
Cool.
Yes. And it may be a tool that comes to teach you how to experience more fully the energy of unconditional love.
Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you.
Though in many forms, chocolate can be a suppressor rather than a liberator, you see.
Yeah.
In the form of candy, the chocolate is only an illusion to its pure expression.
Mm. Yes.
The channel knows a great deal about this plant, and it is a very variable plant, a very broad plant with many expressions, many energies, many different qualities, depending on how the plant was raised and where the plant was raised.
Yeah.
So it also is a teacher of change, variety.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
We do thank you.
Okay. I have another question for my friend.
Yes.
She would really like to know if you can elaborate for some of her earlier lifetimes.
We do not wish to have those sorts of interactions.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Though there have been many. And we do not express these details, for we wish to empower you with love to find those expressions of yourself in your own right. And we may clarify that if you wish, though you have vast capability to access the stores of information that are within your soul blueprint and within your very body from these other aspects of yourself, from your past incarnations.
Okay.
I sometimes hear that ET contact goes through family lines, and I was wondering if you can see up my family line or down my family line, if there are other people there that are specifically cross-connected and aware of those connections with multidimensional aspects of themselves?
Yes, they have had those experiences. Some were more open to those connections than others. Your past generations we're referring to have had what you call sightings. And sometimes they retained the memory and some of them discarded it and suppressed it. Though we have been in contact with many in your line.
Okay, interesting. Did you specify, for example, if my father had contacts or if he was aware of them? Yeah. Okay, and my brother just had a baby girl born, and I was wondering if that girl is cross-connected to maybe my mother or a grandmother, if you see any connections there.
Not particularly, no.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I would like to ask one more question for my friend.
Yes.
And she would also like to know if she could have more clearly contact with some of her extraterrestrials' closest relatives, and maybe what kind of practice she helps for her to connect better.
Yes, you do have, all of you have, innate access to our frequencies and to a broad range of different extraterrestrial civilizations and species. And we do communicate with you in a telepathic way initially. So as you develop your ability to use imagination and altered states of perception in order to engage in interactions with other entities or groups of entities, you will develop that contact. And some level of trust is very helpful in initiating this process. And so to meet entities and extraterrestrials in this way through other humans who act as receptors to our frequencies is a helpful first introduction, so to speak. It is a nice first date for you. And you may also find a great deal of information that will, in a way, make things click inside of you. For every time information is channeled, it encodes within it energies that wake up frequencies inside of your own body and inside of your own consciousness. So to have an open mind, an open heart, as you listen to material channeled in this way and through other means, allows you to receive the subtle frequencies and receive contact. And many individuals simply listening to information brought forth in this way have opened a portal of connection to their own guides and had multidimensional experiences simply listening and being receptive while holding an intention of contact by bringing themselves to something like this. So this is, again, a first impression, a first date, we have said, for you to meet us. And you may take yourself into altered states of perception through your breath and through relaxing your body and using your imagination actively as a filter for energies. You will come to meet beings in this way as well. And while at first the energies and your perceptions may be met by some inner skepticism, you may be encouraged to go into these experiences playfully and with no expectations, understanding that even if you do distort what you experience with your own beliefs about it, you will be able to make connections, make new levels of understanding through these experiences, and they more fully open those gateways each and every time you go into one of these experiences. You may also hold the intention before you sleep at night to leave your body and come to the extraterrestrial ships stationed around your planet, or even further if you really wish. Though many of the ships, especially the Arcturian ships, are designed to receive you at astral levels for your soul anatomy to be restructured through various technologies. And often this happens without your conscious awareness, though you make soul agreements to receive surgeries and receive new information into your physical bodies over periods of time by adjustment on your soul bodies. And this happens in your sleep state often, and sometimes during very deep meditation. Though to have any given practice to bring yourself into a focus of your awareness, to simply be aware of what you are feeling and sensing and thinking without an outer means of expression, simply to build that inner awareness, will be a very foundational tool for you all to experience contact with us or with any multidimensional being.
Thank you.
We do thank you.
That was a lot. Thank you.
It is our pleasure, for we do hope to meet you on that date again and again.
We will.
All right.
We're meeting you now. This
Yeah.
is so cool.
And we'll meet him. Oh.
Can she use her past sister to maybe guide her?
Yes, that's
To
what
this
we
connection?
have suggested, that
Yeah.
this is a connection
Okay.
that is
perfect.
very familiar and very safe.
Okay, perfect.
And through understanding the validity and the power behind this connection that will take place,
Yeah.
the willingness to meet other beings will then develop.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, that's what we have suggested.
Yeah.
We do encourage this expression, and she will serve as a constant guide and companion
Yeah,
as more experiences come into
Yeah.
awareness.
that's perfect. That's a
Yes.
very good confirmation. Yeah. No. Yeah.
We thank you for this transmission.
We do
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to tell us before Dante comes back? All of us?
Have you any further inquiries for us?
Not at this time.
No,
All
not
right.
right now. Yeah.
Then we do thank you. We love you very much. And we desire only to remind you that we are, from our perspective, one. And for us, we feel all that you feel. We witness you as patterns of energy and experience the movement of those patterns. We are coming to meet ourselves, and you are meeting another aspect of yourself when we come to share with you in this way. We are particularly the emissaries of light and love. We wish to communicate to you the power that comes as you open your heart, as you come to make love your focus. You do go through a wonderful expression of emotion that is very potent and important for your work, to allow yourself to feel all that emerges and use it as tools and fuel for further growth. You are beings of great power and immense love, and you are here for very specific reasons as individuals, though universally you are here to help this universe expand, to help this universe grow, and for the Creator itself to come to know itself more completely. Take your life with lightness and joy and wondrous curiosity, for you are deeply loved, and you will be met by many who help you to expand in more and more joyous ways. We thank you, and we wish you a pleasant, fond day then.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you guys doing?
We're fine. How are you doing?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Coming back to Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a little buzzy and like, hi Facebook world.